Let me tell you what
All
color
right,
start.
and then now
Oh,
you
well,
can
it
open
says
it.
you're not.
Mm-mm.
Hi. I don't know if they can see it or not. It says you can't. You aren't registered.
And I just subscribed. Cool. Says upcoming. There we go.
No, look at my cousin trying to join. So sweet.
Uh oh. There we
Uh-oh.
go. I thought I clicked. I thought I logged out by accident. I have a habit of clicking stuff I'm not supposed to click and not knowing what I'm doing. It's a skill.
Mm, for many. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The corner, the corner, the corner, the corner. About time we did one for the ladies.
Back row.
Genobic.
This one's for the girl that's on the come up. All the single mothers. Throw your hands up if you've been living with no drama. If you got a man, you don't need him.
What's up, everybody out there in
Hello, hello.
TV land? How's everyone doing today? This is
In Wooland?
TV land, man,
TV.
and
What
radio
TV?
land,
Radio
TV.
and all the land.
Oh, shit. Didn't.
Hey, man, you can put
There.
YouTube on your TV.
You
Yeah.
can.
That is
Actually,
true.
that is a valid
Yeah.
fact.
Point.
You are right. See?
But how's everybody doing out there, man? This is your boy Chris, aka I got too many names.
Mm.
And I'm sitting here with a bunch of my influent family. We got two podcasts
And I
that
got
are
too many names.
pretty standout on the influent entertainment platform. Our men's podcast, The Corner, and our ladies podcast. Yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
And
I was missing it. I haven't heard that in so long.
and every once in a while we pull up to the table together on this larger platform called In the Middle to discuss issues that are both pertinent for the ladies and gentlemen. And I am pleased and privileged to be joined by some of my close family here on Influent Entertainment. Um, Sitting to my left directly, handling all the stuff today and all the media stuff and all the everything is my partner in life, May. Um, One of the producers and front runners for Yes.
Slip this guy over
Hi.
here.
She's still doing stuff, so that's why her high was so lackluster. Um,
Oh.
Also we got I gotta spread this out. I got two big sisters here today. So we'll go with my bigger big sister in maturity. Um my big sister Crystal is in the building.
Use your words carefully, Chris.
Right. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Oh,
Dangerous
bigger big sister
territory.
in maturity,
Dangerous
you know what I mean?
territory.
My old
Slippery
lady.
slope, even.
My sister, my big sister
Correct.
got life experience on y'all boys. Y'all better watch out.
Ah,
Also my closer in age big sister that I argue with a lot. Katrina is in the building.
We don't argue a lot. Shut your mouth. No, I'm joking.
Oh, okay. Even though you told
So
me
we're
he had a
doing
long
today-
head and a giraffe neck
Pretty
like
much.
10
You know,
minutes
the
ago.
oval. It's
Previous
an
to the
oval
show,
head and a long
He's making
neck.
fun of you.
Hey, thank you.
I just love it. I'm proud
Wow.
of him. He's making some lifestyle changes, and so it's showing. But he knows that it's showing, so he's very
You know,
like.
what
I don't
you're
know if
doing
it was
right
like
now is real
fishing for
counterproductive.
compliments
It's
or.
extremely-
I
it's
said that
extremely
yesterday to
counterproductive
Mando.
What you're doing right now. It's so
Fine,
counterproductive.
fine. I'm giving you all of the compliments. You're not even letting them come through because you're ready. You're already ready to block, but it's fine.
Anywho,
Go ahead, old oval face giraffe neck. Keep it going.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I
know
don't like none of what
until
you're talking
say
about.
something.
That's giraffe neck.
Mm-hmm.
I
She
never
chose violence
noticed
today. She
that.
woke up.
Now you notice it, right? You can't unsee it.
She woke up, skipped the meeting, skipped the watch time study, and chose violence this morning.
I very
That's what she
much
did.
was in the meeting.
Just
So,
saw
I was there
this
and I
yesterday.
commented.
For the fellas
That's
today, we got
right.
a few people running late today, but you know we might see them throughout the show. But for the fellas today, we got the big homie DJ Big Raj pulling up to the table today. What's going on?
What
bro?
up? What up? What up? What up?
The OG in
Yeah,
the building,
boy.
representing Cincinnati, Ohio, and you can
Nice.
tell he's the OG with the yeah boy. Also, we have my brother from another mother here, my smooth, skinny counterpart. My boy Jay Prince is in the building.
What's going on, people? What's going on?
All right, man. So, I actually started off this show, and I have no idea what we're going to be discussing today. Because
Yeah, I
the
thought it
ladies
was
got
interesting
together.
that you jumped into producer
This
mode,
guy.
but you
But
know,
it's not producer mode. It's A mic
It's
mode.
not
That's
Yeah,
what
but
it
you-
is.
mode.
no.
Yeah. It's
It's
just
A mic
yeah.
mode. But
whatever. You don't start it if you don't know what you're talking about.
Anywho, for all of those joining
So I'll
us
just let one
today,
producer get on him.
I'm
I'll stay
trying
here.
to do something.
Be here.
Okay.
Okay, I
for
can
all
be
of
the producer.
Anyway, for all of us joining us today, either via the radio or via YouTube, we're streaming on our Patreon, on YouTube,
I think
on Twitch, also on Facebook Live. For all of those that are joining us today, if you want to see more of this podcast, more of the beautiful faces on this podcast, if you want to hear more music from the individuals that are present with you today, whether it be in the form of original music, DJ mixes, just let y'all know Jay Prince is a big deal. He's got an album dropping at the end of the month. Just let y'all know that. But if you like to catch more of this premium, clean entertainment, subscribe to the Influent Entertainment Patreon. That's patreon.com/NFLUENTENT. Your subscriptions are not only for your benefit for you to experience this premium entertainment and be on the top of the list for our premium events that we put on, but it also helps to keep us going. So if you enjoy content like this and you want to see it keep going, subscribe to the Patreon, show your support, drop us some love. Now, ladies,
And right now, what are we doing right now? Right now, we are running a free 2-week trial through the Patreon. So if you sign up, it's risk-free. No risk, all the reward. That's what they say. No risk, all the reward. So sign up for free.
You can try.
Yes, and take advantage of all of the things that are being offered. There are shows, there's music, there's original music, there are covers, there are campfires where two artists come together and make something great. So check it out. You actually can't go through everything in 2 weeks, but again, it's free. And I don't know how much that's free now.
So much content. Yeah, man.
But
we
wait,
got like the
there's
Chinese
more.
lady at the corner store. We
Right,
got going,
exactly.
Hurry up and buy.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
If you subscribe now, you get your brand new very own.
Now
you get a second one for just pay the shipping and handling.
Yo, Raj, we gotta talk, man. You got a pretty good commercial.
You do have a
voice.
good commercial voice.
Gotta get you doing some of these commercials for us now. You know what I mean?
Like for real.
I got you.
So,
I've always wanted to do voiceovers. I've always wanted to do commercials.
Oh well, you
so
have come to the right place.
Oh, you sure have. You sure
I got you. Whatever you want to do. Hey,
you're in the right zone. How's everybody doing today, man? How is everyone?
In my life.
Wes said, "Stop being scared of Patreon."
Living lovely.
Don't run. hang out with us. So I mean, are we going to do that, or we're just going to jump right on into it?
All right. So our icebreaker for tonight.
Okay, icebreaker.
Life is life in y'all tonight. Today we are talking about this nice little icebreaker. What do you want your epitaph to be? Mm-hmm.
Really? We gonna go there?
We jumping in there. We jumping in there, y'all.
Can
We
I
jumping
get
in
it?
there.
Can I
And what is
Brim like that?
it's not. I was going to say explanation of what an epitaph is. It is, of course, what is on your headstone. I don't want to say
Die.
gravestone. So
I was gonna say tombstone.
these are
It's
this is
literally
the last.
the same thing.
Yes,
all the
exactly.
If you in
Exactly.
a school shooting,
I know. So
what do you
it's the
want them to say
lasting
about you?
impression. What would you like someone to see? It's a snapshot in however many words of what someone would need to know about you and how you lived your life.
Here lies.
Mine would
Christopher
say,
Thurman. Right.
mine would
Right,
say,
Christopher.
anything understood doesn't have to be explained.
Exactly.
Oh,
Gang,
Excellent.
gang.
Excellent.
Love
If
that.
you know, you
This is the
know.
whole gangsta out here in
sums
these
up
streets.
Chrissy.
That's it.
Sums
You know
up
me, you
Chrissy.
know me.
Thug Life.
So if I left the congregation and went to the other side of the world, I ain't saying my epitaph. I ain't doing an epitaph. I'm sorry, I ain't dying. I'm trying to live forever. How would I want them to
Forever.
remember me?
That's hilarious.
As a brother who did everything he could to serve Jehovah to the best of his ability. I don't know, just a caring, loving person who's always happy for the most part and would speak his mind even if it wasn't for his benefit.
That's too many words to go
That's
on.
what
the
you
text.
from?
Oh, it's got to be
as
short.
long
Oh,
as
it's
you
also
want.
it's like 30
No.
words or less. I'm
It's
sorry.
Do whatever you want. It's
You got
your
a paragraph.
epitaph. If your
You're gonna
family
have a
has the budget
mausoleum.
for it,
Yes.
then you're good.
Yes.
Yeah, just
Christmas
you got
in a
the money
mausoleum.
for all of that on there. You want that little book?
You
You're
gotta
all
pay
set.
per
You're
letter.
Wait,
fine.
I
it
didn't know.
looks like the inside of the Egyptian's tomb when it goes around the hole.
Right.
Hey, we're
Yes,
gonna have
the
to,
economy of words, if
they're
you
gonna have to give
will.
him one of them new headstones. They're gonna have to 3D print that mug. Like, he
Oh,
can't
like
get
the
the stone.
hologram.
3D print that mug.
See, that's smart. That's clever.
It's all
But
good though, Raj.
the
Yeah, I
person
did
who
it.
spells their name with a bunch of unnecessary letters gonna sit there and tell me that I got too many words.
Right.
Wait a minute. If we talking about me,
Why did you think it was you?
wait a minute. These letters are very necessary, sir.
Uh-oh, so necessary even. Oh
You
my
can't-
God.
Phonics don't work for everybody.
Pulling out these letters. Letters.
There's some extras.
Raj
We
is
gonna
out
leave
here, yo.
We gonna keep it Christian. We gonna leave Raj in Ohio because he don't know nothing
That
about
took a dark turn.
It really did. It's because we started off with the epitaph. That's all.
Right.
We'll
I
take
know,
it.
right?
Yes.
We'll take the
We want a whole
producing.
Wikipedia page, so he gonna
No
start
If you got
letters
hit by a
with my
bus,
name.
how would you want them to remember you other than having, tread marks on your forehead?
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Wes said his would say he came, he lived, he was cool, and died.
That's almost
hilarious.
what mine was going to say.
Yeah, that'd be
I
something
know.
else in mine.
Yeah,
That's
for
crazy.
that one.
That's
My
Here
short.
bad.
lies Chris Thurman, husband, father, servant of Jehovah, and the greatest rapper alive.
No,
Oh
his
my
will say,
God.
his will say, here lies Chris Thurman. I feel you.
I feel you.
No, oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy, yo. That's
Man,
crazy.
y'all
crazy.
killing me.
Nah, mine would read, here lies Chris Thurman, and before you say what you gonna say, that was counterproductive.
That's kind of
There you go.
That's pretty much.
What about you, Prince?
I would say he was quiet and unbothered.
Oh,
There we go.
That
There we
that
go.
pretty much sums you up, dog.
Yep.
that is, yeah, for real.
Quiet and unbothered. That's
I
dope.
don't know, y'all. I'm a lot. I
Like Jay
didn't
Prince
figure
need a
out.
shirt to just say "so" on it.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
That's
So,
I definitely made Chris a shirt that just said no with a period when we went camping for the first time.
yes, I really just want a shirt.
And I
that
pointed
says
to
that.
it.
And yes, people would say something to him and he would just do this.
Right.
Get somebody else to do it.
With exactly. I don't know, y'all. What should mine be? I have no idea. I don't know. Here lies May. She was extra.
Okay, that's fair.
She was,
Here
she was
lies
extra.
the person responsible for Chris's gray hair.
Ah, that is so not true.
Nice.
It is though.
So there's things happening this Sunday evening. Let me tell
Language
you.
is offensive, and also you're being counterproductive.
Counterproductive. Correct. Yes.
Nope.
So I guess mine would say she did her best. ... But I guess her best wasn't good enough.
Oh,
Here
no.
we are back where we were before.
Exactly.
You know what? It would actually read.
Things were always blowing. Whatever we got
It would
going.
actually read.
Ah, here we
Katrina.
are.
If we ought to
That's
stop,
shake
funny.
them,
heading on out the
baby.
door.
No.
Oh no, and no.
There's a private
Anyway.
conversation.
You never said again.
Ever
That's what it
again.
would read.
Right. But yes, I think that would be
I'd pay for that on your headstone.
pretty simple to the point and go from there. So
Mm-hmm.
are we covered? We covered everybody?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Then we went around the mulberry bush.
Awesome.
All around the mulberry bush.
All around it.
What inspired y'all to ask that question? Hey, when you die, what you want the last thing people to say about you?
Well, we didn't think like, oh, you did. It was like more.
It was just something funny, yeah.
What the quick summary of
Can
how
I-
you
can-
see yourself.
Can I ask this then? To go along this same lines of morbidity, or however you want to. I don't even know if that's a word. I'm going to add.
Oh, slim
She
number
said more-
two,
more-
morbid.
More.
Yeah, I'm gonna add. I'm gonna add all kinds of different terms that y'all just we gonna add. It's gonna be in the dictionary one day. It's gonna be there one
It
day.
might, because
The New World
Yeah.
Dictionary.
English language is trash. But
Morbidology,
yes.
you know. So
Morbidology.
how about if they were to say, you know, you're gone, and just musically or artistically, how would you want to be described? Go around the room.
You like if they played a song to describe your life, what would it
Oh
be?
snap! I wish it doesn't know.
Okay, you went a little bit further with that one.
That, I mean,
Okay.
that's what I was trying to pick up on what you was putting down.
No,
that what
just
you was
if
putting
somebody
down?
was to describe, they could be a song. It could be a verse of a song. It could be a line.
Can we table that one for next time? Because I feel like I could come up with something real good for that.
Yeah, that's
I'm
Off the
meditating
top,
on
off the
songs.
you artistic. Come on, off the dome. Come on.
No, I can't
come
do
on.
that.
I'm going down, Mary J.
I'm too
Blige.
eclectic.
My whole
And again, it's so subjective. That's tough
Oh,
because
gosh.
it's hard with you know, how you doing, how you feeling in the moment. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it can change all the time.
Mhm.
Oh, Wes said his was jazz. He was jazz.
Mm.
I don't know what
You
like
know what? I like
my
that.
song would be.
I like that. He was jazz. Wow.
Hey, Jamie.
And then nothing appropriate's coming, so we're just gonna keep it moving.
Nope.
Nothing's
Nope.
coming.
I got a song for you.
Nope.
It's also not good.
This is a family
I
podcast.
can't stand you. Right.
It's a
Nothing
passion,
family. Nothing
it's
family.
a Passion
friendly.
Troy song for you. I got.
I hate
That's
you
terrible.
so much.
Why you
Again,
do
still
that to her?
nothing's helping me. So yeah. All
I think
right.
about you, Trina. I think about blow the whistle.
Do you hear me whistle? I should have whistled.
Yes,
That's the song for Trina.
What's my favorite word?
I am so. That's just his mission this evening. I'm not gonna let it happen. He already
Let it get to
annoys
you?
me in the morning. For those of you guys, if you want to hear us in the morning, we are on Influencers in the Morning, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. You hear all of this and more,
And
without the layer of niceness, which is concerning. Because if this is nice, I don't know what's gonna happen.
we don't know what this is,
Ah.
right?
Right.
Anywho,
Anyway,
so
let's get
let's
into
talk
it.
about stuff.
Stuff.
About actual topics. What topic we got today?
This guy right here. I will read it.
Sorry.
Women feel that men don't listen. Stick with us. Women, do you feel this way? And if so, why?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Correct. Men,
That was
in
a
what
good
way
one.
do you think that you are listening?
We're gonna take
So,
wait, we're gonna take
that's
it
the
a step at a
first
time.
part. Yeah, that's the second
Yeah.
part. So, the first part, women, do
This
you
topic is
feel
very
this way?
problematic.
And
It's
why?
the point
So,
of
why
it,
do you
man.
women feel like men don't listen? Why do women feel like men don't listen?
Because Raj just asked us what we just said, even though he heard exactly what we said the first time around.
So,
It was said tongue in cheek.
so I don't
Tongue
know
in
if
cheek.
I'm gonna be like a betrayer to my gender or whatever. I don't feel like
You are.
that is the
You are
case
about to.
all the time. All the time. You know, it's
I'm glad
because
you
I have
said
the
that.
boys.
I'm glad you said that. I feel the same. I don't feel like they don't listen.
Right. I think like
I
there's
agree,
a
but
lot
I
of
have a different spin on why.
filtering. Okay, because I like I said, I think there's a lot of filtering. You know, as everybody knows, I was raised with all boys, and like I think they just sift through a lot that they're given by
Hmm.
women sometimes, and so
Mhm.
it's like it's more of a like bottom line it. So they try to extract the detail that they think is important
Important to
the
you.
woman, right?
Yeah, and a lot of times it's not the right
always
one.
right. Yeah,
It's
it's
not
not
the right
always
one.
correct.
I think they chew the meat and spit out the bones.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what.
Do you
that's
know?
what I
Do you
say.
know why we sift through said information?
Because you're
No,
given
tell
so
us.
much.
Because you give a lot of
A whole
information.
bunch of fluff around it.
Like there is detail upon detail upon
Correct.
detail upon detail that you would like for me to retain. And I mean, it's just is what somebody was like. Was it Sinbad? Sinbad gave the joke about the difference between men and women. He said, "You better not ever commit a crime with a woman around." He was like, "You rob a bank and there's a dude there. The police asking the dude, you'd be like, yo, like describe the guy, and the dude be like, man, he was tall, man. He was tall, man. Looked like he worked out. Man, she was a dude. He was a dude. He was definitely a dude." He said a woman, she said, well, for the woman, it was like, women was like, yo, you, he was about 5'6", 5'7", 250 pounds. You might not want to run up on him. He looked like he worked out. Dark hair, dark eyes. He was wearing a red T-shirt. It said Scooby-Doo on it. Like he broke it down. It's like women have those details. With us, it's kind of like when dudes talk to dudes, like when a dude talk to another dude about his day, it's real quick. Man, I ain't do too much. But when when I talk to May about my day, like it take me about 30 seconds to a minute to get through my day with May. It take May a smooth 10 minutes on a good day. She has a lot of details and she's rich with a lot of texture. It can go on longer than that though. Like, I mean, we recapped her day this morning.
You want to go there?
No, I'm just saying, like, we recapped her day this morning. It was about an hour.
We didn't recap a day. We recapped
36
hours.
Yeah, we recapped 2 days. It was about an hour.
And it was a lot that happened in 36 hours.
But it's like what she gave me was just, it was rich with a bunch of details from the day. Like me telling the exact same story, it wouldn't have had so many details. And then like it's also like what's important to people, because like, let's say I tell a story to May. Let's say me and Jay Prince get together and we go to the studio and we record a song. And like sometime throughout the course of the day, me and Jay Prince got lunch together. Like we got some sushi or something together or whatever. So May'll be like, "Hey, how was your day?" And I'll be like, "Oh, it's good, man. Me and Prince got through a couple songs. It's cool." Then later on, Prince is around, and we talking, and May's there, and he's like, "Yo, man, let's get sushi from that spot that we got sushi from before." And May is gonna go, "You ain't telling me you had sushi. Like, how did I not know that you had sushi? What kind of sushi did you have? Why didn't you bring me any?" You know, it's gonna be rich with details and stuff like that.
But if I ask you, how was your day? Did you have sushi that day?
That's a part of your day that was left.
Yes. That's only my thing.
How was your day?
I'm only telling you that the
answer
perception
was good.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
How was
you
your
didn't
day?
ask what he
Good.
did that day. You asked how was his day.
Okay.
So
What I do today?
Duly noted.
Me and Prince got together.
And then,
we
but you
doing
ask
stuff
more than
we
two
do.
questions, it becomes an interrogation. Oh,
What did you eat?
Where's the light, officer? Like that's what's going to
Wow.
happen. So
So when have I done that?
Or if
when have you? Are you talking to me or what?
he's talking to me.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
I've not done
okay.
that. If May asks me a bunch of questions, I answer them.
Okay. I don't know what to
That's
do.
not what I'm
I don't know
looking
what to do.
And
Hi, Reggie. How are you?
also she does
Hello.
interrogate.
So Reggie Reg.
So there's a difference between her asking questions and her interrogating. She does interrogate.
Okay.
All right, I got a question. What is everyone looking forward to this year?
Oh shoot.
Well, I have an EP coming out in a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
y'all.
So look out for that. Looking
All
forward to
right.
He also got a bunch of rings on.
that. Quick plug.
Lots
Ain't
of rings.
nothing wrong with
Yes.
the plug. Matter of fact, if you
I
want,
was
if you
feeling
want
real
to hear
Jay
it,
Prince today
just
when I
go,
gave my
go.
talk. I put on 2 more rings. So I had 3 on when I
Oh
was
my
giving the talk.
gosh.
I was
Oh,
out
okay.
here.
I see. Out of rings.
That's what you was doing on stage.
I was out here giving my gestures.
man.
Gestures. Yeah.
Know what I mean?
the brother gonna come back to you and be like, Brother Thurman, that was a good touch you had. I saw a couple gang signs slip through though, so you might want to rein that in.
Bring the hand gestures to a minimum.
I am also looking forward to Jay Prince's EP this year.
Yes.
I'm also looking forward to the EP with Penn and Ebony Eyes. That's gonna be
Whenever
a
it's
banger.
coming soon, hopefully.
It's gonna be a banger released on Influence Entertainment. Also, I'm looking forward to Saw Sounds out of Philadelphia releasing his single as a poem that should be released in the next week or two. So that's gonna be a banger. I look forward to Big
The
DJ
day
Raj giving us giving us some mixes, for the platform and creating some new stuff. I'm looking forward to Crystal getting back in the studio and singing something for us because of her
It's gonna
beautiful
happen.
voice.
It's
I'm
gonna
looking forward to
happen.
that. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to a lot. And the convention. I'm looking forward to the in-person convention.
Yeah.
Back in person.
Even though it's gonna be at Stankin' Conyers, I'm looking forward to it.
Stinking.
Behave.
You be
excited.
glad we're going back to
Stank
person,
Onia.
bro.
Okay.
See, you know what? John's
17 minutes
Thank you
away.
very much.
I'm
Well,
happy
nice.
it's at Conyers.
But
I'm
but
close
also
by.
he gonna get
Yeah.
slighted, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna see y'all at the convention. I don't know what's going on with
You gotta understand,
Brother
man,
Thurman over here.
for a kid that has gone to like regional conventions my whole life, it's like you walk into the big stadium, it's like everybody. And it's like
I'm
yeah,
grateful.
we-
Eat
I'm-
the
I'm
manna,
walking
man.
in-
Eat the manna.
Exactly. He
I
over here
know.
complaining
Right.
I'm walking in the Conyers
about some
like
quail.
Great.
Some quail.
man, I can see
I'm
everybody.
grateful.
I can see everybody in here. I can see everybody.
So
That is a big
ungrateful.
fact, though. But still, be glad.
I am. But I'm just grateful to be back, man. This regional convention is gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
What you looking forward to, Maybell?
Convention. I don't know. There's a lot going on.
Right.
Convention, we'll say. There's a lot going on, and I'm looking forward to the convention because everything else brings stress. And the convention does not.
I'm also looking forward to taking a vacation this year. I'm determined to do it.
Mhm.
I'm determined to take 2 vacations this
Well,
year.
if he said we're taking a vacation,
one
I'm
with
looking
May
forward
and
to
one
those.
with me
We'll
and
see.
May and the boy.
We'll see what happens.
So that's my determination this year. 2 vacations. One with me and
Trina's
man, one
always
with me, man, and the boy.
Trina's always
Jet
got
setting.
something exciting to say.
I
Give me
don't.
something good, Trina.
I got
Maybe living her
nothing.
life
I
out
don't
here on
even have a
Living her best
vacation.
life.
Wrong on all
Living her
erroneous.
life
I
on
wish we had
vacation.
the branding. Erroneous on all counts.
No, ma'am.
Wanted to have a vacation,
Mhm.
but the house has taken all of that over.
Yeah.
It happens.
So no beach, no body of water, no pool in sight for me for at least the remainder of 2023. So
Okay.
I
But
got
what's
nothing
something
exciting.
good? What's something you look forward to, even if
Tell
it
me
may not be
something good.
exciting?
A home project that's probably
Okay.
going to be pretty stressful, but once it's done,
It's going to be
it's
awesome.
going to be amazing. That
What we
Okay.
doing?
is if we can get it done. We're trying to get the kitchen done.
What we doing
Oh,
to
We
our
get the
house?
kitchen done. We're done.
Yeah.
You haven't even seen the new bar yet. You have to come
What we
and see
doing
the
to our
bar.
house?
Uh-oh, you got a new
Yeah.
bar?
Yes, have a bar. It's not even a new bar. It's a bar.
Okay. You
So
didn't have- Okay.
Winston, it's a bar in Winston's home. So yeah, that's about it.
Oh,
Though
nice.
nothing
Excuse me.
too
Yeah.
travel-y going on, but
Okay.
Nothing
2024,
too traveling.
watch out. 2024, I got plans. If
How
I'm
about
still
Hoping they
you?
got
paying
them.
for the kitchen.
Hoping they bring
How
them
about
internationals back.
Yep, that's
oh,
my
that
like.
would be nice.
That's
Yes.
like my hope.
That's your
That, you
year.
know,
That's your
I
hope
would
for the
like for
year.
it to be.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
my
I would
hope
like
for the year.
to travel far,
Mhm.
far,
Oh,
far away.
gosh.
What
Wait,
about you,
did they bring
DJ
the
Secret?
internationals back and Georgia gets invited? Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
Right.
very clear. You're right.
Valid point.
There's a big difference.
Absolutely right. Or make friends in other states that get invited and be like, hey, what's that group number?
Tag along.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we'll pull up. What they say?
Go for
Tennessee
a
got
tag
invited.
along.
Right,
Slim?
Slim.
Say less.
Mhm.
Correct.
You're going to the Tennessean now, Chris, so you can tag along.
You're just gonna
Yeah.
pop right on that
whoever,
group number.
whoever in another state I know. Cincinnati, Big Raj, give me your number.
Right.
Going with you and your wife.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get invited. Hopefully.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That would
So
be
that's how it's
cool.
gonna go. What about you, Chris?
Totally
What you
got
looking forward to?
sidetracked on this
Oh, you
topic.
did say.
Yep, he
You did
said he
say
was looking.
the album.
He
For
was,
the
yeah.
EP. Mm-hmm.
Looking
Yeah.
forward to that too. I'm looking forward to that music video dropping. That's gonna be nice.
Yes.
And what about you,
Already
Crystal?
shot.
Did you answer?
No, I was waiting for the DJ. It's his turn.
No.
Since
Big
we was
Raj.
round table in it.
Oh, okay. A few things. One, we're hoping, me and my wife, we're hoping that we can continue as auxiliary. We auxiliary last month, and we're doing it this month. So we're trying to get to 30. We're trying to adjust our schedule to try to get that 30 and get back to continuous. So we're looking forward to trying to extend ourselves to do that. And then in May, we're supposed to be going out to Arizona, to Mesa, Arizona.
Oh, nice.
There's a couple that we studied with, that we pretty much grew up with. They kind of left. The brother, he left the truth. He never got baptized, but then he came back, and then we hooked up again. And
Nice.
I studied with him. My wife studied with his wife. And we studied with them to the point where they were in the last 3 lessons of the book, and then we turned it over to a couple in Arizona, and they're getting baptized in Arizona and Mesa. So we're going to fly out to Arizona for the baptism.
That's exciting.
That's
So
nice.
we get
That
to
is
That
exciting.
is awesome.
so
Yeah,
we're happy about
yeah.
that, and then
It's
hopefully
beautiful.
we're hoping that this September that we'll actually get to take a vacation. It'll be the first one in about 5 years. We're gonna hoping to go to Las Vegas, but we don't know if that's gonna actually work or not. It'll be
Okay.
28 years for us, and
Yeah.
Big Vegas energy. Go
Okay,
ahead.
28.
yeah,
Long
So-
time.
and hoping to also do like Chris said. I would love to be able to figure out some kind of way that I can start putting mixes down again and work with you guys, because I mean, just to be around so much talent, so so many spiritual brothers and sisters who are really strong in the truth, but also have the amazing talent that you guys have. It actually got my creative juices flowing again like never before. So I have like a
Exciting.
million ideas, and I'm fiending right
Come
now
on,
because
creative
I
juices.
just don't have a way to put them, because I'm so far up here. I don't have a way to put them down the way I want to.
Hey man, we're gonna
So
talk to
it's just-
AMA and you. We're gonna get you.
So that's something else
Yeah,
to
we're gonna
look
get you
forward
popping.
to.
Yeah,
I
we're gonna talk to
appreciate it.
AMA. We're gonna get you popping. He gonna make sure you can do it. He the king of recording them doggone mixes.
I appreciate
He
it
be
because
like, he'll email me like, "Hey, here's mix number 76 I did this week. Let me know if it's good." I'm like, I can't stand your guts. Like, he is such a perfectionist.
It's
Like,
good.
don't post it though.
Right,
Don't post it.
not
Just
as
listen to me
guts.
and let me
Dude,
know.
I'm with it because I got so many ideas. I mean, I'm always down here trying new stuff, and it's like either it's gonna work or it's not. You know,
Yeah.
and I test it out. If I like it, then I bounce it off my wife. She lets me know, thumbs up, thumbs down. She's as sweet as she can be, but she'll let me know if it's good or if it's not.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
AMA,
so
he got his finger on the edit that's kind of crazy, and I can't wait till people hear it. It's weird. The two songs that he picked and put together, but it works.
Okay.
Don't post it. Stop playing.
That's cool.
Right.
You know him. He the perfectionist. He gonna work on it for 3 months before he get it to us. Like all the
You
drops
get
he
it,
make
and
on the
then
show.
you take that choice from him and you post it.
Right.
But
I be trying to like he done got hip to it now. I'd be like, hey man, just send it to me. He'd be like, nah.
He know what you're going to do with it.
Let you hear it over the phone. That's what he'd be doing to me. He'd be like, I'm like,
Well,
let me get that word. He'd be like, nah.
I'm looking forward to going to the Anita Baker concert in November. It seems
far
away.
November is far away.
Excited.
You baby.
No, you're not allowed to sing Anita. Only Anita can sing Anita. I love her. He got the wavy arms going. I really, really love her. So
Nice.
she probably will not tour again. And this is it. And yeah, I'm going to be sitting in her lap. The tickets here were like $1,000 for one. So I had to wait all year to go to Tennessee to get the same ticket for $300.
Yeah.
So
concert tickets are out of control.
Yeah,
this year.
she's my bucket list. So my husband and I are gonna go. That's our late anniversary situation. So I'm looking forward to that.
That's gonna be beautiful.
Nice.
And a vacation. We're going on a vacation, the first family vacation in 3 years. So that's good. Us and the babies. We're going to go to Destin, I think.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool. And what else?
Man, I tell you what, I
convention.
Would melt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would melt at an Anita Baker concert.
Right.
Wait, time out. My baby's working on getting baptized. So
nice. Congratulations.
Awesome.
So Bump Anita, my baby is studying, she's right, I forgot her. Yeah. But yeah, so last year she worked on becoming an unbaptized publisher. So that was her thing. And so the top of this year, she's like, Mom, I want to get baptized. So we are starting, we're doing the Enjoy Life Forever book, and we're doing it all over again. And she's excited, and she's going around, and she's having every sister in the congregation sit in on her study every Wednesday. So she can become more familiar with them, because this is a new congregation. So I'm excited for her. Like right now, she's like hanging out, doing hospitality with the older friends, and she's like texting me like, Mom, what you doing? Do you miss me?
She's so funny. I'm about to say she.
I'm like, no, I don't. Fun.
You stop
with the friends.
Have fun.
Yeah. So I'm excited for her. Like, she's making the truth her own. She's taken a few stands already, with a group of young ladies that aren't the best of influences, and so she separated herself. So I'm proud of her. She's shy, so that took a lot for her to take a stand and be different. Yeah. So she's doing good. So I'm looking for that.
Yay, my baby.
Yeah, so yeah, those are my things. Everybody's got good things this year.
Yeah. And as far as concerts, another concert got announced today. If anybody wants to come up to Cincinnati, Fantasia and Joe.
Yo, when?
I don't even know. My wife was looking at it. We heard it in the car today.
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I've been wanting to see Fantasia in concert for a while, and I saw Joe.
Yeah,
and Joe's nice. But Fantasia's voice is just
amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dave Hollister is here too in the next couple of weeks. June, maybe. I think Dave Hollister is at City Winery. So I'm looking forward to that.
Really nice act.
Yeah. That's a nice venue, City Winery.
Y'all know my husband gonna act a fool in the front row.
You already know he's gonna be singing every song. Your husband don't know that.
What up, Roz?
Yeah, there's only singing all the songs.
There's only one person that he would be more excited to see, and he ain't gonna see that person.
Never in life.
Oh my gosh, I don't even
not even in the new system.
Wait, who?
We can't say the name. We can't say the name.
He's muted. Let's say that.
I'm gonna
muted.
You.
Okay, yes.
Because you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that
vibe.
Right.
I'm just trying to think. If you know, you know at this rate.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'd be right next to him.
So we got real derailed off this topic. While it was wonderful to hear everyone's plans, now men, give us a recap. Tell us who said what, because it's about you not listening. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we're gonna hit the next.
We got something.
We started this on influences in the morning, and we didn't get to finish the topic of old school versus new school dating.
Oh, mercy.
And we got a lot of that going on. Rogers, you said 28 years. Crystal's almost 15. We're coming on 13, and then we got the two single people. So let's get into this some more.
So yeah, I'm from I'm from a time where you had to talk to a sister in person. Like, plain and simple. You had to have a personality. You had to dress nice.
Smell good.
You had to smell good. Your hair had to be cut. You couldn't hide behind a profile picture. If you was boring and you ain't had no conversation, she would know right off the bat. It was different times back when I was in these streets. You know what I mean? Now the youngins is,
the youngins
sliding in DMs. Even the Christians, even witnesses.
Man,
sliding.
We know it's two what do you call it? Pandemic relationships.
Pandemic marriages.
Yeah, marriages.
A couple pandemic marriages and relationships. Yeah, but I mean,
four.
I'm sure I know more than two, but two is I can think of off the top of my head.
I don't think I know enough to comment on this one because my husband, he just
your dating story. I thought about you immediately when we talked about this.
Like, he knew what he wanted, and then that was it.
He was a real man. That's all it is. Like, he was like, "Hey, you, me, together.
Let's do this."
I like that.
That's how it's going down.
Yeah, well, it's good. Okay, I like that. Yeah. Yep. So I don't know.
But it's just, I don't know. I don't know how effective. So I can't hate on it because people are getting together. But I don't know how effective these relationships are going to be in the long run. Some of them, anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Just because,
bump the long run, the short term. Let's see.
Let's 5 years.
We just
in a year, 2 years.
It's 2023. Let's see what happened to 2024 and a half.
Right. You're like, I gotta live with you. What?
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
This is forever.
So Wes
that's what you look like without
dating.
You snore that loud?
oh my gosh, that's how you put your toothbrush, and you're like, is this really the deal breaker that's gonna end everything? Because that is people. Oh my gosh.
Because
Yes.
today people have no stability, whether it's their relationships, whether it's in their mindset, whether it's in their congregation, the city and state that they're in, whether it's in their employment, because now jobs are so plentiful. It's nothing for a person to be at a job, then leave it and go to another one, and leave and go to another one, and leave and go to another one. So now you don't really know if that person is
make commitments.
Yeah. Do they know how to make a commitment? Do they know what a commitment is? You know, how strong is that person? Okay, everybody likes them, but do they know them? You know, what are they doing at the congregation? You know, have you checked them out properly? And when I say properly, not just because they boys like them, not because they mom and them like them, and a couple of people at the hall like them.
That part.
Have you talked to the service committee? Have you talked to them? You know, have you talked to their field service overseer? Have you worked with them in field service? You know, what kind of presentation do they have? Have you looked at their literature? You know,
is it? We work together in field service. We go together.
We work together. Oh, you know what?
Coming out here to you ain't just coming out here to work with me in field service.
So we all used to get together in service before anybody started dating. Before we were together, before Garrett and Ebony were together, before Keith was together. So we would all get together for service on like holidays because we were all off. So we'll like bounce around different congregations, mostly for Thanksgiving and Christmas. We'll pick a group of the congregation we're going to service. No lie though, Chris and I worked together in service on Christmas of 2009, and we started dating that same day.
That same day.
That same day was when we started dating.
Yep.
So
we go together.
He ain't wrong.
So I think Wes said old school dating is name, number, conversation, hang out on actual dates, work out and service together. He said new school, social media does all the work without actually meeting face to face and showing your real self. That's what I was going to ask. Like, does it help? It kind of helps you cut to the quick of it. I'm not saying that it should be your end all be all, but I think the information gathering, you know, is a lot more it's not as comprehensive, but like you could be like, oh, I'm not into that, like, you know, when you see something on their social media. I'm not one of those people. I'm not, as you guys can tell with my social media situation, but anyway, you can kind of gain what some interest is, but I think you also know to take that with a grain of salt. Who is giving us background music?
Yeah, where's that coming from?
Sorry.
You're hilarious.
It's Holden. Holden's watching Disney Channel.
I was like, that definitely sounds real princess.
But Trina, but here's the thing though. Yeah, you can gather information, but that information can be fake.
That's exactly what I was
You can have so many different profiles on so many different pages. I know somebody now. She's a really, really good sister. She's a good sister, and she's a wonderful sister. And I would recommend her to anybody. But she's got like 12 different pages, you know. So, but you know, fortunately, she's an outlier. You know, she's a wonderful sister. But others may have so many different pages. You don't know what's real and what's fake. You know, so Jehovah hasn't changed. His standards haven't changed. So why have our standards changed? They say, oh, well, times have changed. So what? It's still marriage. It's still the same thing.
I was just about to say, dating is still for marriage, and that is still the same.
Yeah.
So and the fact that Jehovah's the same. If you pray, when you pray and you're specific and let the real come out, that's what you're supposed to do. It's not just like I said. It's not your deciding factor. The social media. I was like the internet. So I think with that, yes, it helps, but you shouldn't. It should totally just be with a grain of salt. It shouldn't make or break your decision in any direction.
So I've got a question. And I think that the group needs to hear from the quietest person here.
Yes, because I was waiting.
Hey, Prince, I was waiting.
And we need to hear from him for like a good long time because
okay.
This is where dating.
I'm gonna take notes. Let me get my notebook.
Dating initiates with the brother. it should, I think. And we have a single spiritual person on our panel today. Actually, two single spiritual people, but we have a single spiritual brother on our panel today. And we don't oftentimes get to hear from the single brothers. Usually when we're having this conversation, it's me and Trina and this. So you get to hear from me, my old man experience from back when I was dating. You get to hear from Trina and her experiences and May, you know, but we don't really get to hear from the single brothers. So J. Prince is interested in a sister. This isn't actually the circumstances, so y'all don't go start spreading. So this is a scenario that I'm setting up. J. Prince is interested in a sister. Number one, she's gorgeous. Number two, she seems to have nice spiritual qualities. You've seen her a few times. You've seen her with her friends and how she interacted with them. You happen to catch her at a convention or something. She was at a contribution box. One day you out working, you see her at the carts. So how does J. Prince make his move? What steps do you take? This is all the information you have. You've seen her a couple of times. She seems to have her head together. She's a very pretty sister. Seems to be level-headed. Where does J. Prince go from there? And also, I want to put this disclaimer out there. Nobody can judge him for what he says. Nobody. I don't like your implications.
What you're doing right now is being counterproductive. You're not assisting with anything.
We want the honest opinion from a single brother.
We're trying to be quiet so he can speak, but someone keeps talking.
I also, real quick,
who got a giraffe neck now?
That's funny.
I've been working on it. See my clavicle.
I also do want to know, Prince, while you answer this question, have you ever been to these? What did you call them, Trina? These
the meat market parties,
Zoom breakout room parties. Have you? Prince's face is like, what?
No, I don't know what that.
Let me tell you. Save yourself.
Okay.
It's just Katrina out there in the meat
market. I try everything one time in order to be able to have my story.
I'm about to log off, y'all. I don't think my ears are ready for this.
All right, Prince. So
I think my person would be different from what I'm observing from people around me.
Hey, can you turn your mic up, sir?
Especially the younger folks. Can you hear me now?
A little better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How about now? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If I were, and again, prefaces by I'm not looking, but if I were, and there was somebody I was interested in, I mean, my first step is always just to get to know the person. I'm a big advocate for being a friend first, before trying to pursue something more than that. Because if you can't be friends, then the relationship's not going to work. So just getting to know them, and then if I really see that this could be the person for me, just being upfront about it.
Okay.
Which, from what I've observed, especially with the younger people now, for anyone who doesn't know, I am 33. So,
Really? I thought you were like early 20s.
See, I get it a lot.
There's a lot of the sliding in the DMs. Sisters are more aggressive. People playing games on both sides. So it's weird out there, but
yeah. For sure.
I think that in the age of social media, it has definitely it's made sisters feel that they can be more aggressive than what they normally would in person. Like, you just, hey, blah, 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 blah. If you were standing at me, looking at me face to face in a hall in a convention, you would not come up to me the way you just came up to me.
Yeah.
In my message where nobody else can see it. And that's what it is. They figure nobody can see it. So I'm going to say whatever I want to say.
Well, actually, that's just
I
people in
think
general.
Well,
People are
lem-
emboldened from behind computer
They
screens
are.
or behind
you know
phone
what?
screens. So
I don't even know if that's really the case. It's kind of like
Yeah.
it's almost like streamlined. It's not nobody else can see it. It's your some layers are removed, I think. Like, in person, just like Wes said, it's name, number, conversation. But from what I have seen, it's for a sister who may be interested in a brother, it's we'll talk to his friend and say have his friend gauge what's going on. And then so there's the block and tackle approach. And then that sister may never even get to interact or deal with the brother. So there you have the DMs, the social media, the whatever. You're kind of cutting out the middleman for whatever reason there may be. And that's what makes them I feel safer to do it. I don't know. It's easier to be left unread than be told no
I'm
to your
gonna
face
go
by somebody.
only with. I mean, obviously, clearly, I'm not a brother and have never dated sisters in
Right,
DM
fair.
situation. But I also see the influent DMs and things that sisters could say in public comments that get to the influent DMs. So I do see these sisters saying things that they would not say on the public page.
Well, yeah.
Let me add
That's a
something
whole
to
other
this.
topic.
I know for those who are around Jay Prince's age, let me speak to those who are actually younger than him. I'm going to say mid to early 20s. They are emboldened to say what they would say on social media to your face now. And the reason I say this is because not just social media, but also what they see on television, what they see on BET, what they see on the movies and all of that stuff. Now women feel empowered to do anything that a man does and has done, and to go far beyond that to show how strong I am. And so unfortunately that has crept into the congregation. So so now sisters feel like, okay, if I want him, I'm gonna tell him, and I'm gonna go caveman style, and I'm gonna drag him along. And some of the men unfortunately have gotten so
Like
weak
that.
that they will acquiesce.
Said weak hard.
Listen, he's spitting facts right now. He's spitting facts.
He ain't wrong.
He's spitting
The masculinity has flipped.
Yes.
And I'm gonna use a word. I'm gonna use a 4-letter word that has flipped. Unfortunately, I'm gonna keep it clean. You know me, clean but hype.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's a 4-letter word. I had to count it off. That it's flipped the masculinity, and it's tripping me out for stuff that I'm seeing. When the sisters have gotten more aggressive and more masculine, some of the men, the brothers, have turned straight up punks when it comes to that. I mean, they have, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, what's going on with that? Step up and be a man, be strong with yours, say it with your chest, and be able to. Yeah, I'm serious. Be if you're gonna be the head of the household, be the head of the household, and you start that from the second that relationship starts.
Absolutely,
understand what it means to be strong with yours. That does not mean domineering,
aggressive,
but you have to be and be aggressive, but be strong with yours from the beginning and establish that. And she has to understand that when it's saying being submissive, that does not mean mealy mouthed and weak,
right?
But they're not understanding what the roles are, and Satan is doing everything he possibly can to get it twisted, and that's why we're in the situation that we're in today.
So
It's just irritating. It's just I'm seeing some of these men, and I want to get a running start and be like, by the power of Grayskull.
Not He-Man. Wow.
So that's what I was going to ask, and I was going to say, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I've seen the weakness, and but I've also been
the punkishness.
Yes, but I've also been, advice unsolicited, thanks for nothing. It has come to me where it's, oh, well, you gotta let them know. And it's just like, so is it they hold back because they want the sure thing? Is like,
it shouldn't be that way.
I understand that, but like I'm just telling you, this is what I've seen. I've seen it through multiple generations. And it just, the stepping up is not something, as you said, say it with your chest, all that. Like, they, from what I've seen, I don't want to say the they, but it's, I'm in the candy store. This one says no, but this one looks enough to like, she's gonna say yes. The thirsty ones. Sorry to everybody if you're offended. Get a glass of water. But the thirsty ones, go ahead.
Put down the saltines and grab some water.
Killing me. And so what they do is, they sit there with the water. They be like, hey, what's up? And they do that. They do become the aggressors. And I've not seen the hey, no, that's me. Correct. So I've not seen them. I've not seen the, my phrase is step up or step off. It's very harsh, but it's real. It's just how is how I am. Just because, again, I know how I am by means of personality and looking for a spiritual head. I ain't got it. Like that is a traditional role that I'm fine taking. To G. Tyler's point, I'm not running up or chasing no man. That's just not ever gonna be what's gonna happen. So it's hard sometimes, and I don't know if the brothers, they know when the thirsty ones approach them. Okay, that's a sure thing, Miguel style. Like, let me go for that, or what? Like, I just don't know what these people are thinking,
somewhere along the line, I don't know what happens, like that y'all fathers left or something, like I don't know. But
I don't even think it's that.
Somewhere along the line, men started being afraid of rejection. Like for me, like I was. So for me, in my mind, when I was single, I was that dude.
He definitely, yes. It wasn't just in your mind.
In my mind.
It was on the outside too.
In my mind, I was that dude.
It was confidence, though. That's why you had so many people around you, and so many,
and you had a squad. Exactly.
So I would go out and I would talk to people. I would talk to sisters. I would mingle. I would have conversation. And when I was ready to shoot my shot, I would shoot my shot.
Right.
Sometimes when I shoot my shot, I missed. Sometimes when I shot my shot, it got blocked. And it was like, does that mean that I go home? Does that mean I stop playing the game?
Not everybody does that, though. Some people say it's cloudy outside. I'm throwing it away. Not everyone does the miss, what is it? Miss one, next 15, one coming. They're not there for that anymore. That's not a thing.
So is your pride so crushed that you would go after? Because to me, it's like, so I've had some sisters. Oh man, okay. So I'm gonna tell a story. The names have been changed to protect the guilty.
Not so innocent.
I had so number one in the story, I was clueless, because to me, women aren't this aggressive. That's in my mind, women aren't this aggressive. So we had a friend of mine had some friends to come in from out of town. And so because he had these friends come in from out of town, I said, okay, we're gonna do a little something for him at my sister's house. So they came through. It was a gang of them from out of town. Some single, some were dating and stuff like that. And they came over, we played some games. We had a real good time. Everybody's leaving. I'm getting everybody's number. So guys and girls. Because I'm like, okay, this is a super cool group of people. I want to keep up with that group. And so one of my friends that was there, he said, "Hey, bro, that sister's feeling you." And I was like, "She isn't." Like in my mind, I'm like, "No, she's not." And so, and he's like, "Well," he's like, "She's out here. She's got a full face of makeup. She's been in your face all night. Like, she's feeling you." And I'm like, "Man, she's just being nice." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. Like, she's just being nice, because in my mind, I have to pursue a woman. Like, that's just what's up here. Like, I'm going like I don't know if her pursuit of me, like, I don't know if I was ignoring her, or like that I just wasn't paying attention. But so he said that to me. So I got everybody's number that night, everybody that was there, guys and girls, and she starts texting me. And so I'm very short with the messages that I send back to her. I was nice, I was cordial, but nothing that I wrote to her indicated that I was interested. So one day she texts me and we're having a conversation. So we had like 2 text conversations, right? We had one, and then she texts me again. We're having another text. "Hey, how's it going? Hey, what's up?" You know. So then she's like, "So when are you coming out to?" She lives in a far town. Let's say
it's not a big city.
Let's say Savannah. It's about how far it is from us. "So when you come out to Savannah?" And I was like, "I don't know. What's in Savannah?" I got an immediate phone call. "What do you mean, what's in Savannah? Blah, 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 blah."
I was like, "Let the plane land, bro. Just let it land. Just it's a clear day, bro. Just."
So this story has been told to be like, so like when it comes to women being the aggressors, like if a woman is chasing a man, there's a Bible principle that a man should love his wife and a woman should have deep respect for her husband. I think if a man wants you, he's going to pursue you, he's going to get you, and then he's going to work hard to love you. Yeah. But if you're going after him, you might not get that love that you're craving. And that could lead to you weren't the prize. You came for available.
Me. I don't necessarily agree with that, because
and I have
okay.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just say, because if a sister was to approach a brother, there's nothing wrong with her knowing what she wants. If she sees a brother that's doing well in the congregation and she shows interest in it, not saying that she's thirsty. If she's not thirsty, but she just shows an interest, there's nothing wrong with her properly pursuing that brother. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as, again, she's not showing herself to be thirsty. If he shows interest, the relationship could work and has worked before, but he can still see her as a prize, because if she is a good catch, if she is a strong spiritual woman, he can still look at her and be like, okay, this can work out. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, if it's that she's thirsty, then that's a whole nother thing. So I don't.
And I'm talking.
I understand what you're saying with the scripture, but that I don't know if that really applies.
Well, I'm talking about with the thirst baby. So like it's kind of like,
okay, well,
if you're chasing a man that don't really want you, like that's definitely happened.
Like Savannah.
Yeah. So you're chasing a man that don't really want you, and you end up trapping him, nailing him down, tying him up, dragging him back to your cave. Like he's never gonna love you the way. Like there's nothing wrong with a sister being like, you know what, I like you,
and she's never going to respect him.
That's what I was going to say,
because of how she got him.
Right. I had to do all the work, but now you want to step up and be a man. Like
I used to be the aggressor. That's why I'm saying this. I would
do that again, Trina.
What is
now you want me to, now you want to step up and be a man.
That's how it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta agree with you on that one, but
That's not the way. That's not the way to go. I don't think that there's like you said, there shouldn't be a problem with her just asking a question.
Yeah.
Is
no,
there
not
an
at all.
interest? But
Not at
all
all.
the thirst stuff
And then
and all
the way-
that chasing and all that, yeah.
And then trying to be like, what was she
I
trying
side
to
with
be?
everyone else.
Coy or like, oh, when are you coming? So and so and so. Or like you said, okay, why am I coming down here?
Yeah.
Instead of saying
Kinda
hi, I would like,
I want to
is
get
it
to know
okay
you.
if we get, would you
I
want to
probably
come
would've
to my
respected that
city
more.
again? And can I come to your city
Right.
and visit? Like, but like when you come back down here, I don't never.
Being direct and assertive is different from being aggressive.
Correct.
Yeah. That's all.
That's
but
valid.
some people don't, know the difference.
Yeah. I mean, it is actually a little bit attractive if a woman knows what she wants.
Yes, that is
to
different.
a
Again,
man that
direct
knows what he wants.
and assertive.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is the big difference. Not, hey, what's up? Where you going? What you doing? I mean, I'm not even going to talk about the letter writing campaign ever again because I don't have the Constitution, but that is aggressive and thirsty. So like I said, get your glasses of water, but make wise decisions.
Yeah. I had a sister. This was funny. I was dating my now wife. Okay. And this sister, I didn't know wanted to date me. I saw her at a mall and she was with a couple of brothers. They were all friends and everything. And they were all exchanging numbers and was, okay, and next thing you know, she calls me and she says, hey, we're getting a group together to do yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay. And then something didn't feel right. So I asked Diana to go. I said, hey, can you go? You want to go? She's like, no, you go ahead and go. And I said, this doesn't feel right. She said, you go ahead and go. So I was like, oh, I don't think I should go. She said, go ahead and go. So I get a bunch of my boys to go up with me because something doesn't feel right. Because she's like, hey, we getting a group to go up there. So I get my boys to go up there. She's in the next city up. So I show up there with my boys and it was just her.
Ooh.
And when I got there, I was like,
The tribe.
where is everybody?
Yes.
Her eyes are real big, like, so we went back up and she drug her sister out of her house, and made her, and you could tell her sister was salty.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah.
Yeah, that was
to
the
this day,
setup,
the
bro.
sister is barely into the truth. Barely in the truth. I think she attends the assembly every leap year or something like that. That's about it.
With the waxing moon and all
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nah.
Waxing you.
It's just, oh my goodness. It's just,
See, your wife understood. She knew.
She knew I wasn't going nowhere because it was like once. Once I got interested in Di, I kicked all my boys to the curb with the quickness, and they knew it too. I didn't care. I was like, my boys, they did not exist anymore. I ain't cared. They was like, Raj, we're in a burning building and only you can save us. I was like, well,
sorry, life is rough.
See, y'all in the new system.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but me and Di going to watch grass grow. So
see, Mo was able to hang on. He was able to hold on to the homies and bring them along. However, it was one when he had a going away party, and she just didn't get the point. Now, one of his elders before we got married.
2-piece to her.
No, I didn't. I didn't have to, because my man did the job. I just stood back and I was allowed to be a lady. See. So I'm a lady. So what I was doing was I was making his plate. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what ladies do. That's what the girlfriend do. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure I make his plate. You know, it's just the going away party. He get ready to move to Georgia. And when I tell you this sister, she followed him like a puppy the entire time and he never noticed her. She finally poured no, she didn't pour anything. She got really frustrated with him. And then she like went and got in the car and like sped off. But she was annoyed because I was catering to him. But she just wanted to follow behind him. I don't know. I was taking care of him. She didn't like that. But he did. That's why he married me. But
hey,
I want to stuck for you.
Yeah, she was thirsty. She was thirsty.
Right.
That's why
don't pay.
Hey man, that's
Neither
because young Mo Shoemate had that nice.
He had the
S curl.
texturizer.
He had his S curl popping.
Had that high pro glow.
I seen him on pictures. I said that's
I don't even.
They coming to America.
Oh gosh. Well, this was awesome. This was a great topic. Of course, thank you everyone for your input and sharing these stories and being vulnerable and open because as we say yes is a safe space and the corner is where you talk that real talk. So it's good for us to be able to come together and see where each side is coming from. That's right. Sure. So thank you everyone for tuning in and listening to us, of course, on So Unique Radio, Twitch, where we were broadcasting, as well as YouTube. Thanks for everyone listening to us on all of those platforms. And the one platform that will really, really help us is our Patreon, www.patreon.com/NFLUENTENT. And you will get access to not only there, you can be a new friend, a good friend, or a BFF. So the visuals come with the good friend and the BFF memberships. The good friend has the playback ability. The BFFs is where you get everything at the buffet. Baby. Like when you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, but you got to pay a little extra for crab legs.
Yeah, for the crab legs.
BFF is the crab legs.
You got the snow. You got the Jonah crab.
Yes,
you got the king crab, the king.
The Dungeness.
The Dungeness. Dipping in the butter, not the margarine, but the butter.
The butter. Clarified butter.
Correct.
Butter. So check that out, and we are giving you a free 2-week trial of the BFF membership. So that's everything, all that's in our repository. And like I said, you can probably listen to something and check something out by means of music that we have, the our scripted series, our podcast. You can listen to The Corner, you can watch The Corner, everything is there for you to enjoy for free for 2 weeks. So give it a try, check it out. You got anything else, Chris?
And also from 2 weeks from now, Jay Prince's album will be dropping, so you'll be in time to listen to that wonderful piece of work, to see his new music video that's going to be coming out, that's already shot and recorded with premium cameras. I didn't know what to do with myself editing that video.
Right. Like, ooh. Yeah, Kyron Smith to get his thing.
This look good. This stuff look good. Anyway, so we're trying to continue to make progress and raise the bar. So, like I said, Jay Prince's album is coming. May and Ebony's album is coming. My album is coming this year. Saw Sounds is going to be releasing projects this year. Hype Queen's album is coming at the top of next year.
There's so much happening.
Visuals and stuff like that. Crystal's album is dropping. Crystal.
Hey,
there you go.
Listen, pressure. I gotta find time. I'm a homeschool teacher, y'all. Come on.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back.
Now we gonna get you in the studio. Us and Io. We gonna get there. We gonna make something happen. So for y'all that know, Crystal has a velvety, beautiful voice.
Thank
you. She came to Influent Entertainment as a podcaster, but we want to see her spread her wings
The spreading of the
It's
wings.
silky smooth sounds of
All the
Caristo.
support.
Oh, there he goes.
It's right
Hey, y'all
there.
gonna
He
catch
needs to
some
be on radio.
and y'all
Yes.
gonna catch
Support.
some of Big Roger's voiceovers as well. But we thank y'all for joining us this evening.
Whoa. Don't speed past tomorrow morning.
Also, yeah, sorry.
Oh,
If you want to
yeah.
catch me, Trina, May, and some other great peoples, we are
Great
available
people.
in the mornings, Monday through Friday, from 8 to 9 on our radio show / podcast, Influences in the Morning. You can catch the visuals for that every morning on Patreon. And you can also catch the audio on So Unique Radio. So pull up and support us.
Yes,
We love you
for real.
guys.
Oh, I want to
Thank
say
you guys
good
for
evening
tuning
this
in.
morning.
Shout out to my cousins who tuned in. Yay!
Hey,
Dating
cousins.
What up,
Hello.
That's awesome.
Thank
Yes,
you guys.
love y'all.
And Shirley,
Cousin and
if your
them.
wives, and Diana, if your wives are also listening, hello. Thank you.
We'll see y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
The corner. The corner. The corner. The corner. About time we did one for the ladies.
Back row.
Shinobi. This was for the girl that's on the come up. All the single mothers. Throw your hands up if you've been living with no drama. If you got a man,